So you talked about larger companies having larger market share in terms of stock returns, also market capitalization. So similar thing is happening in broader market also. So if you talk about mid cap indices or small cap indices, so mid cap is at an near all time high, and small cap is around, I believe, 1,000 points less than the all time high levels. So largely all gains have happened in large mid cap stocks, not so much in small cap stocks. So do you think that we are still at an early stage of bull market rally, or what are your take on it?
I think the market rally has been there for last few months, and mid cap and small caps can do well going ahead. Only thing one should be cautious about, that mid cap and small cap is a very large universe of stocks and is very heterogeneous. So you really can't paint them with one brush, because many times indices will be aggregate of say 500 companies, and out of that 50 might have done exceedingly well, and then maybe 50 might have done exceedingly bad. So we should be cautious there as when you're making an investment. It has to be a bottom up stock picking. Secondly, when I talked about the market share of larger companies, so maybe the smaller companies which are in unorganized informal sector, most of them won't be listed. They might be losing market share in this kind of environment. But as the economy recovers, I think, and governments, thrust to MSME segment, even that sector will look up. But going ahead, yes, a small cap is always late to follow the market rally. Uh, but one shouldn't get into small cap without proper advice, because it can be very, very treacherous. Most of the stocks are illiquid, and sometimes you get into a wrong stock, you can't get out.
True. Now talking about Sensex and Nifty levels, so Sensex took around 9 to 10 months from 25,000 to roughly around 50,000. So when do you see Sensex doubling itself again? So from 50,000 to 1 lakh, when do you see that happening?
So the people forget that Sensex is 25,000 for a very long time. So what has happened is that the market moves in spurts. So sometimes, for many years, so if you look at 10 years before last year, the Nifty hardly gave single digit or low single digit returns. So it is just catching up. I think it's very difficult to say that how long will it take doubling, but if it has to go by earnings, and the GDP growth, which will again drive the earnings, maybe it should take about 5 years broadly.
Okay, so in 5 years, you see Sensex
These
touching.
are just a rule of thumb that in 5 years' time, the earnings and markets should double. But there's no science behind. I mean, nobody has a very precise science to predict the timing. But broadly, it can take about 5 years.
All right. In the IPO market, in last few years, we have seen sectors like insurance. So companies listing from insurance space or AMC space or even defense. So new companies from new sectors are joining in the market. So do you see them taking substantial weightage on key indices like Sensex and Nifty? Currently, they are not. So when do you see that happening? Such companies taking larger weightage in Sensex and Nifty?
So I think already we are seeing the trend towards that, and that will happen in a way. So Indian markets are broadening and deepening. So in last few years, we have seen that many new types of companies have come to the market, insurance, AMCs, mutual funds. And I think as the economy grows, this sector is going to grow a little faster. It looks like that's what market is also valuing. So they will become part of indices where next few. I mean, I think the process has already started. So in next few quarters, a few years, we'll see that happening. But there's no doubt about it that BFSI segment, and in which insurance AMCs are very, very significant component, they will be, they will have a very important role to play in the markets, and they will have weightages which are significant.
Okay. Can you name couple of dark horses? So with COVID recovery, in which sectors do you see will have larger gains in the market?
No, I really, so we have a research that tracks it. So I think the metal can be a dark horse in terms of sector. Steel, aluminum prices have gone up, and many integrated players should do well. But other than the IT, pharma stocks, chemical stocks, all of them have been doing well. But I think we should look at infrastructure and metals as, some of the dark horses that can do very well this year.
Okay. And lastly, how would you suggest investors to read into valuations? So Nifty is above 40 and market cap to GDP ratio is around 98% market cap to GDP. So how would you suggest investors to read into valuations?
So I think unless you are a really large investor, you should go through mutual fund because it's safer. So then what happens? The mutual fund manager, and if you choose a good mutual fund with a good track record, and now you can invest through direct code also, and then the fund manager basically takes care of this. But if you want to do a direct investing, then you have to make sure that you don't look at valuations per se alone, but you look at bottom of stock, every stock in terms of the management quality, the position of the company in the sector, and its ability to defend its earnings in future. And you should diversify your portfolio. So it's you have to take a call on the growth, and then vis-a-vis that how valuations look. You really can't look at the rear mirror and say that how future will be.
So we hear about Oyo coming up with IPO and Paytm coming up with IPO. So when do you see these internet firms, well-known firms, such new age firms, coming up with IPOs in India?
I think we'll start very soon. Next year itself, 2021, we'll see.
Okay, you see Oyo in
a few, not Oyo, but I'm saying a few internet companies.
All right.
Like
And
Zomato is coming with an IPO, I think. Or maybe Zomato will come, then Policy Bazaar. So there are a few names that are being talked about, but I think maybe we'll see a few names hitting the market this year itself.
And about global market investment, so in last one couple of years, we have seen a lot of retail investor jumping into US equities, largely US, but of course UK companies are also being talked about. So currently it's all DIY investing. So you don't have research reports on such companies, and large investors are doing it just because they hear about Amazon, Google, and they invest in it. So when do you take it having an organized shape? So companies having such data available with them to do their research properly and research reports. So such things, when do you see that happening?
No, I think we have access to that even now. It's very difficult to do justice to that, because to understand how the the valuations, corporate earnings, macroeconomic variable, and stock markets work in these countries. Maybe investors who want to take exposure to global market will be safer to take it through a mutual fund route or ETFs. So say you like US market, then you can buy ETF which mimics Nasdaq or some of the US indices.
All right. So taking mutual fund and ETF route